So the 90s, you dominate, you take on all comers, you're sitting pretty. And I don't know if people realize this, Roy. Your first 50 fights, you didn't get beat, you got DQ'd. Had you been 50-0, would you have stopped?
After I won the heavyweight title and went back down and beat Tarver that first time, I would have stopped right there. But it was in my DNA, it was in my inevitability I had to go fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. When God tells you to go do something, you have to go do that. So even at 50-0, after I fought and won the heavyweight title, I went back and recaptured the light heavyweight title. Then because I was undefeated, yes, I would have stopped at that point. Because I was undefeated, I had no reason. I could get my body 2 years of rest, or maybe even 3 years of rest, because I was undefeated. What I got to worry about? But when they disqualify you, they kill that urge to stay undefeated. And what hurt me worse was that I know in that same state, Benny Pazienza hit Dana Rosenblatt 2 times after the bell, and he even hit the referee. After the referee was trying to stop the fight to get between them, he hit the referee and he hit the dude. And he didn't get disqualified. And he didn't get DQ'd. No, Riddick Bowe hit Jesse Ferguson 2 times after the bell in that same state, and they turned the lights off after, but he didn't get disqualified. And you can go back and look at all this. Same state, he didn't get disqualified. I tapped the dude, when the referee just say stop, the referee don't say stop, so I tap him again. He look up there, oh, it's going to tell him, go out. He laid out like he's out, and they disqualified me. Really? I'd have got robbed of a gold medal. Now y'all gonna disqualify me too? My life just, I don't know. My life just built around turmoil, like, yes, that's just who I am. But, you have to embrace it and keep it moving. So I embrace it and I keep it moving. But like I said, you got to look at it how it goes. I mean, some people get to go fight an exhibition and they get to fight a guy way lighter than them. I want to fight exhibition. Guess who I got to fight? Mike Tyson.
And in 1995, you became the first boxer in CompuBox history to go around and not have a fighter land a single punch on you.
Benny Pazienza, good, reputable fighter who may go down in the Hall of Fame himself one day, right?
Right.
Roy Jones Jr., the first fighter in CompuBox history to go a complete round without getting a punch landed on him, fighting a very well-known opponent. And y'all ask me who the best defensive fighter is again? Don't even talk about
it. Did boxing at that point in time seem easy to you?
Boxing was easy to me because I was in shape. I was always ready. I had no knee ailments. I hadn't lost that kind of weight yet. It was like walking around. That's what I do. And I was simply the best. That's why I did win a whole first person. Never go a whole round without getting hit. And they say, oh, he wasn't that good of a defensive fighter. Well, how the hell you go a whole 3 minutes without getting touched? And you're not a good defensive fighter? Well, what you are is what they call pound for pound the best. Because your offense is impeccable, your defense is impeccable, your speed is impeccable, your power is impeccable, your footwork, everything's impeccable. That's what makes you pound for pound the best. That's in your prime.
You were fighter of the decade, and there was some, not a whole lot of fighters can say they were the fighter of a decade. Okay, you can be fighter of the year. You can have fighter of the year. But over a 10-year span, Roy Jones Jr. in the 90s was voted the best fighter of the decade of the 90s.
And they were right. They got it right.
There's a lot of fighters. I mean, there's really no American fighter. And people ask, well, where are the American heavyweights? They're playing defensive end or they're playing basketball in the NBA. That's where they are. But you look at the lighter division, you look at Bud Crawford, you look at Errol Spence Jr., you got some young fighters. You want to see the Earl, obviously Spence fights Garcia, but do you want to see the Errol Spence Bud Crawford fight?
I've been begging for the fight, begging for it. And the problem, like I said, I understand with the two promoters and how that goes, but it's like, for me, man, it's like the difference was, everybody is entitled to run it the way they want to run it. I learned from Ali and the other old timers. The way you played the game was, you played King of the Hill. King of the Hill means you go to the top and you fight whatever come up the hill. You got to defend against anything that come up the hill because you are the king of the hill. When you get up to the hill and start saying, no, I'm going to fight that one, I'm going to fight that one, that's really not king of the hill no more. But I understand. So different people did different things for different reasons. I didn't fight for money. I fought for greatness and for a legacy because I wanted to be king of the hill. You understand me? So I took it differently than some other people may take it. Other people fought for different business reasons. So they didn't do it the way I did it because they were looking for ways to maximize their cash budget. So everybody got the right to do it how they want to do it. So you can't get mad at them for doing the way they want to do it. When their time comes, they're supposed to do it their way. My time, though, I only knew from what the old timers had taught me, and I thought I was supposed to play King of the Hill. That's what I did. And that's what the problem is now. They can sit there and have two guys that everybody thinks are the best in their division, but they can still play left side or right side. One stay over there, one stay over there. No. That's not how that go. We need to see. They don't stop at the AFC Championship and NFC Championship and say, okay, we got to get No. We got a Super Bowl. We got to go to the Super Bowl and figure out which one of these champions is the best, right?
Right. So do you believe they got too many belts now?
No, it ain't about too many belts. You can have all that. You can have too many belts. It don't matter. Long as when the time come and they come a top guy over here and a top guy over here, they must come have a Super Bowl. We must see the Super Bowl. We can't just stay there with an AFC champ and NFC champ every year. That's too many champs. We got to bring all that to the middle at some point.
But here's the thing though, Roy. If I can, okay, yeah, I might can fight you and make 20 million. But if I can just stay over here and make 10 million and fight people I know I can beat, why would I risk it?
That's what the problem is about boxing. And that makes sense if you're in it for the money. But see, me, I can't sleep at night knowing there's another team over there undefeated and I ain't went to see him yet. I can't, that's just who I am though. I can't sleep like that. I need to go see. You understand me? If you that bad, I need to see. You got to show me you that bad. I can't sleep. I don't care about the money. I can't sleep knowing that there's an equal but opposite out there. I got to see him.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button to become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we always do something before two something.